Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of 10 Minute Tuesdays, where we take on career development in 10 minutes or less at a time. This week's topic is career exploration. I want to show you a couple of resources that we have available on our website to help you explore careers. They may also help with majors too, but you can type in career exploration in the search bar up here, and this page will come up. So you can see the exploration tab that's going on right here. Um, what can I do with this major is a really great resource. I have it open here. Make sure that you do click on it from our page. It's a subscription service and we pay for that for you. So click on it from our page and you can go ahead and get in there. And let's just open up something like art. You just try and find a major that's closest to what we call it at UWS. You can make a print version of this, which is a little bit easier for printing out. And you can see the different areas. So it breaks it down by museum and galleries. And you can see the different maybe titles or areas that those people work in, what the employers are, what the strategies are to get there. And it just goes on and on. So I'm going to scooch to the bottom here and point out that professional organizations, also general information is listed here. So professional associations, these are great places to network, meet people, find out about jobs, find out about trends, the occupational outlook. So you can click into this and it will take you to the um, occupational outlook handbook, which we will look at. There are other resources here that can be super helpful. And then there are employment opportunities. So these are job boards in that field related to that particular major. So again, connecting major with career there. So let's go back to the major exploration page here. And one thing that is really helpful is ONAT Online. So ONAT Online looks like this on its opening page. You can search by a lot of different things. There's a search bar here. There's a search bar up here. You can browse by groups. You can do advanced search. You can do crosswalks. So if you're a military person, if you're a veteran, you can get there that way too. So let's just type in something like, let's use chemist because that has come up before. It'll give you a list related to chemist, to that occupation, and you click into the one that you're interested the most. So it's going to give you a lot of information, and ONET is always text heavy. So what they do, uh, other titles they may have, and then there's going to be a whole bunch of things listed here, and you can skip to the different areas here. And I'll let you explore that on your own. But the important things that people are most often interested in is what level of education do I need to have? So the higher the number is for bachelor's degrees, so here 86% of chemists in the United States have bachelor's degrees, 7% have master's degrees. And then down here, wage and employment trends. So this is data that comes from the Occupational Outlook Handbook and the United States Bureau of Labor Standards, making this really accurate and current data because it comes from 2019 tax data. And it gets updated every year. So you can search by zip code. You can tell I've done this quite a bit, and you can see how that is working for our area compared to Wisconsin, compared to the United States, and then some regional data here too. So let's say that I want to go to Green Bay. That's where I want to be. So I can look at this line. Oh, it's going to highlight the whole thing. Anyway, I can look at this line and see sort of where my pocket might be to know, are they giving me kind of the right salary? Do I need to negotiate up? All of those sorts of things. So that is ONET. There is also mynextmove.org, and there's mynextmove.org, and there is mynextmove for veterans, and that is right here. These are also linked on the front page of the ONET site. These are all somewhat alike. They all feed each other, but they look differently. So if I go in here and look at chemist, before I do that, if you don't really know what you want to do this interest profiler. This is really fantastic. It will lead you to look at some things that you might not have considered. This is really good. So let's search chemist here just so you can see. Here's the list again. Click into chemists. And here you have a much more visual look at the occupation. Additionally, there is a short video here, but it's a more visual look. You can still get to the job outlook data and all of those sorts of things. It's just a little bit tighter and neater. You can get to the Onat site as well. Um, so that is my next move. And again, don't forget that there is my next move for veterans as well. So back to this beginning page, going to Occupational Outlook Network, Occupational Outlook Handbook, also known as the OOH. Lots of filters here, search bar here, featured occupations, index, browsing by different filters and that sort of thing, all here. And you can see that it's consistently updated. So let's go here and let's just take a look at that chemist page again. Um, and you might get a couple of different things that come up here, but just go ahead and usually choose the first one and it'll get you to the occupation page. And this one does. So you see the same video that was on the My Next Move page because it's pulling from this site. And then the wage information, the growth information, and the education information is in this box here. And tabs across the top take you to these sections below, which you can expand more. As you can see with my cursor here, turns to the hand pointer symbol and gets you in further. So you can, again, click into those and get into more information. It gives you a citation here. I'm not sure which convention, citation convention this is, but at least it gets you started. And again, that review date tells you that it's really recent. And then other resources down here too. You can contact them, all of that sort of stuff. Other economic releases, students, all of that sort of stuff. So that's just the real quick and dirty about major and career exploration. Again, you've got this site on our UWS website. So I want to thank you for joining us this week for 10-Minute Tuesdays, where we explore career development in 10 minutes or less at a time. I'll see you next week and take good care out there.